Operation on rational numbers. Addition and subtraction of rational numbers. In order for us to perform the indicated operation on rational numbers, first we need to know what is a rational number. A rational number is a number that can be expressed as the quotient or fraction p over q of two integers, a numerator p and a non-zero denominator q. Since q may be equal to 1, every integer is a rational number. It includes natural numbers or counting numbers, whole numbers, integers, fractions, and decimals. So from the word ratio, ibig sabihin nito, we can express any rational number as fraction. So meron tayong numerator and non-zero denominator. So pwede ang ating denominator ay maging 1. Kapag ang ating denominator ay 1, it could mean that integer is also a rational number. So ipakita natin kung paano nga yun. For example, we have, let's write, so we have 4 over 1 here, over 1. So the numerator is 4 and the denominator is 1. So this can be simplified using division. So paano po yun? Ang numerator ang hinahati and then yung denominator ang tagahati. So isipin natin na ilang 1 meron sa 4. So, di ba merong 4 na 1 sa 4? So, ibig sabihin, 4 divided by 1 or 4 over 1 is equal to 4. Next, it includes natural numbers or counting numbers. So, ano nga ba ang natural numbers at counting numbers? When we say natural numbers or counting numbers, these are the numbers that we use to count. So, makikita natin ito sa ating kapaligiran kasi ginagamit natin sa pagbilang. Next, we have whole numbers. So, yung ating natural numbers, pag i-include natin ang 0, ang tawag niya doon ay whole numbers. So, start tayo ng 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Next, we have integers. Okay, so ayan ang integers. So, pwede tayong mag-start sa any negative number up to positive number. Kasali pa rin ang 0. And then we have fractions and decimals. In order for fractions to be rational numbers, kailangan ito ay mayroong denominator na hindi 0. Because dividing anything by 0 is impossible. For example, we have 1/2, 3/2, and negative 1/4. For decimals, it should be terminating or repeating decimals. When you say terminating, merong dulo na digit. For example, we have 1.75, the last digit is 5. We have 2.28, the last digit is 8. We have 45.25, the last digit is 5. For repeating decimals, we have 0.333 and so on. So, ito ay i-represent natin by using the bar notation. So, it should be written above the number or digit that is being repeated. For example, we have 3 in this decimal number that is being repeated. So, the answer is 0.3 with the bar notation above. Next, we have 0.121212 and so on. So, dahil may pattern siya, naulit yung pattern. So, yun ang lalagyan natin ng bar notation sa taas. And that is yung 1, 2, or yung 12. 0.12. Since rational number includes fractions, now we're going to learn how to add or subtract similar fractions. What are similar fractions? Similar fractions are fractions with same denominator. So, how to add or subtract similar fractions? We have 3 steps to follow. First, we need to add or subtract the numerators. And then, second, copy the common denominator. And if possible, we could simplify the answer. So for example, let's read the direction first. Find the sum or difference. Simplify your answer. For number 1, we have 1/3 plus 1/3. So we're going to add. Now, we're going to write our solution. So we have first the equal sign and then follow the step 1. So add or subtract the numerator. So we're going to add the numerators. Let's write the fraction line. The numerators are 1 and 1. So that is 2. And then we're going to copy the common denominator. So that is 3. Next, we're going to simplify the answer. But the answer is already in its lowest term, so this is the final answer. Okay, for number 2, we have 1/2 plus 1/2. So let's write our solution. Okay, oops. So we have equal sign and then the fraction line. First step is add the numerators. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Next, we have to copy the denominators. So that is 2. And still, we can simplify this expression by using division. So we have to divide the numerator by the denominator. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. Logically, ang kalahati, pag nilagay mo ng kalahati, ay magkakaroon ng isang buo. So that is correct. Next, we have number 3. So for number 3, we need to subtract naman. So 2/3 minus 1/3 is equal to, okay, step 1, follow natin. Subtract the numerators. So 2 minus 1 is 1. And then, let's just copy the denominator for step 2. So we have 3 here. So, in this case, makikita natin na hindi na siya ma-reduce to its simplest form kasi ito na po yung pinakasimpleng form niya. At ang isang clue nyo pa dyan, yung ating numerator ay hindi na mahati ng denominator. Ito ay naka-proper fraction na kaya ito ang final answer. Now, let's check this using red pen. Okay. Next, we need to solve for number 4. Okay, so the given is 3/4 minus 1/4. Now, let's solve this. So, equal sign. And then the fraction line. So, step 1, subtract numerators. 3 minus 1 is 2. And then, step 2, copy the denominators, which is 4. And then, simplify the answer by dividing both numerator and denominator by GCF. So, our GCF is 2. Okay, so 2/2. Paano nakuha yung 2? Explain natin. So, the numbers we can use to multiply to get 2 are 1 and 2. Next, we have 4. The factors of 4 are 1, 2, 2, and 4. Okay? So, ito yung factors ng 2 and 4. As we can see, merong common factors. At ang pinakamalaking factor ay 2. So, ito yung ating greatest common factor. That is why 2 yung ating i-divide both sa numerator and denominator. Now, divide na natin. So, 2 divided by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So our final answer is 1/2. Okay, so let's check that also. Number 5. Now for number 5, we have 5/6 plus 7/6. Pansinin natin yung mga given fractions. Yung unang fraction, ito ay example ng proper fraction kasi mas maliit ang value the numerator kay denominator. And then, for second fraction, we have improper fraction because mas malaki yung value ng numerator sa denominator. So, pwede naman na yan muna ang ating isolve. Then, later on, we were going to simplify. So, add na natin sa step 1 yung numerators. So, we have 5 plus 7 equals 12. And then, step 2, diba? Kopyahin lang ang denominator. 6. Okay, kung makikita nyo, pwede pati i-simplify ito. So, this is 12 divided by 6. Gawin tayo ng division, ha? And the answer is 2. Okay, so our final answer for this problem is 2. Okay. For number 10, we have to add 4 and 1/2 plus 1/2. Okay, so dito mixed number na siya. Pero proper fractions pa rin yung mga kasama niya. Okay, so pwede naman tong isolve sa isip lang. Paano gawin yun? So, di ba yung 1/2 at saka yung 1/2 pag pinagsama natin, yun ay equal to 1. So, yung 1 na yun, pwede mong i-add dito sa whole number and that is 5. Okay, pero pakita natin yung proseso kung paano yung solution yan. So, ito, gawin mo natin itong improper fractions. So, paano yan? Kopyahin mo lang yung denominator. So, 2 pa rin. And then, kailangan magkaroon ka ng bagong numerator. So, paano gagawin doon? Multiply itong denominator at whole number. So, 4 times 2 is equal to 8. And then, yung numerator idagdag mo. So, 8 plus 1 is 9. Now, that is your new numerator. Again, multiply yung denominator at whole number. So, 4 times 2 is 8. Plus 1 na numerator, kaya naging 9. Kopyahin ulit yung ibang given. And then now, let's add. Para mas madaling i-add, diba? So, step 1, add the numerators. We have 10 over 2. Kopyahin lang kasi yung denominator. Okay. So, ang ating new fractions ay 10 over 2. Kung makikita natin, mas madali itong i-divide. So, our final answer is 5 because 10 divided by 2 is 5. For number 11, we have 3 and 3/4 minus 1/4. Okay, so same process naman. Change muna to sa mixed number. Itong mixed number sa improper fraction. And then we can subtract the given. So let's try. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 3 is 15. Paano nakuha yung 15? Denominator times the whole number is 12. 4 times 3, 12. I-add yung numerator. So 12 plus 3 is 15. Then we have the same denominator. Let's write 4. And then copy the other given. So now, let's subtract the numerators. 15 minus 1 is equal to 14. Over 4. Copy lang yung denominator. Now, let's try to get the lowest term or simplify this fraction. So, divide natin 14 divided by 4. Okay. So, sa 14, merong tatlong 4 na kasya. And that is 4 times 3 is 12. I-minus natin sa dividend yung 12. So, matira ay 2. Okay, so our whole number is 3. And then, our new numerator is 2. Yung 2, yung remainder po yan. And then, same denominator, yung ginamit nating divisor. Okay, so, bala natin itong solution natin. So, our final answer is 3 and 2/4. Pero final pa nga ba talaga to? Pwede pa tong i-lowest term, di ba? So, lowest term natin yan. Mag-isip kayo ng number na pwedeng i-divide kay 2 at 4. Okay, so, ano yung pinakamalaking number na pwedeng i-divide kay 2 and 4? So, that is 2. Divide natin ng 2. Both numerator and denominator. So, 2 divided by 2 is 1. And then, 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay. So, our final answer is 3 and 1/2. Okay, so in order for us to add or subtract similar fractions, follow lang po natin yung mga steps na ginawa natin kanina. Okay, so minsan kaya naman tong isolve sa isip lang, pero minsan kailangan talaga ipakita yung solution. So, ayan, bawat numbers naman dito iba-ibang cases na pwede nyong maging reference sa pag-solve. So, balikan nyo lang yung mga explanation natin. Or kung meron kayong mas okay na solution, you may share it. So, ayan. So, again, we have 3 steps in adding or subtracting similar fractions. First, we need to add or subtract the numerators and copy the common denominator. And if possible, we should simplify the answer. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Thank you and see you next time.